Hello, welcome back to another video. This video will be very similar to the previous sheep, the breeding Ewes selling video, if that's whatever I title it. Anyway, we have the other half of the flock in today, so these are all the girls from the other side of the farm. So again, we have Ewe lambs in here, we have red heads in here, we have some hogs, so new blue tags, we have old blue tags, so some girls we should have put away last year. So there's a lot to kind of go through. So again, what we'll do is similar to the last video, we'll shed them off into here until this pen is empty, and then we will take off all the Ewe lambs, tag them, and we'll also take off any pink tags, and hopefully they'll be good enough to go away for the breeding Ewe sale, and then also we'll take off the girls who aren't in good condition, they've got bad feet, and we'll give them a red head. There will be a few girls on here with a red shoulder. Red shoulder means they've got a bad udder, a bad bag, and a red head. You know, some of them might just have a red head, which means they might have lost their lamb during lambing. If something's wrong with them anyway. So we'll just redefine that, and that'll be us. So Rosie's going to be shedding, and I'll be pushing up again. But much the same as the video, if you've seen that before, I'll drop a wee tag or whatever it's called. Anyway, I'll keep you updated like I was doing before. So these are the last buckley from the group that we had in there. We should have mainly lambs and old girls in here, so they've run them through again. There was a few that we didn't get in to start with, so we'll run them in again and then shed them off. These are, we'll join the 69 in here. I mean, there's roughly about 100 or so in the next the lot, so there's about 169 here. Obviously those numbers will be bolstered by the hogs that we have when we put the hogs in, whenever that will be. And then the girls over here, we'll go through them now and tag the Ewe lambs and take off the red heads. $69.
71.
So, same as before, there's a girl in there with a bad foot. Anything with bad feet, we'll give them a wee trim. If it's really bad, we'll maybe just give them a red head, send them down the road. Pink tags like this girl here. We'll check her udder. She's got a fine udder. She looks okay, so we'd put her out that way. And this lamb, we'll tag its ears with a new pink tag and a yellow tag and send it that way, along with all the cull Ewes, all the red heads, or red shoulders. Yeah, and that's us. Almost finished. Just a few left to go.
That is us just finished going through the Ewes from the other side of the farm. Okay, so we have 38 cull Ewes. We have 23 old pink tags that we're actually not going to sell as breeding Ewes. We're going to put them up the hill, so we're exactly 300 in each group of Ewes we have. Just because we're getting rid of a few cows, I'd rather up my sheep a wee bit, and they're only crop 4, so they're fine to have another lamb. And then how many Ewe lambs is it? And then 120 Ewe lambs.
I'm laughing because the last bit of footage is you saying the numbers in that. Oh no, you're wearing something different, I think. I mean, I'm probably wearing this in the previous. Anyway, we're back sorting out these sheep. So here are the red heads, the girls that aren't in good condition, and the Ewe lambs. There's also some lambs in here which aren't in good condition or we don't want to put away. So we'll put them in with the hogs and maybe put them away at another point in the future. But today's plan is to shed them. We're going to shed the Ewe lambs off, and then the red heads are going in there. Then we'll run the red heads through again, and anything that can put all 4 feet down, we'll sell them as feeding Ewes.
Yeah, feeders.
Cool.
Right, come on then, let's push them up. Andrew, if you're going to be a nuisance.
This was one of our pets that we've still kept because he's to be sent away once he's a bit fatter to some friends.
Push up.
sitting there with the boss. And Rosie wants to give them a few, 2 or so weeks, a few more weeks. It's kind of like
even longer than that. It's just some of them are really thin, and there's no point like me getting a float twice to put them away because there's too many to fit in our float anyway.
yeah.
I may as well let the ones with the bad feet have a bit of a rest.
You were rightfully saying as well, there'll be a few lucky lambs in here, which will still be with their mums. Maybe that's partly.
Yeah, I don't
adding
know.
to
I'm
the why
just
they're
not very
looking thin.
happy with like the condition of them, and I just know if they have a few weeks on the grass with all the lambs completely off of them, they will pick up, and the difference could be like almost like 10 pounds a head or something like that. So I just don't see the point in rushing to put them away.
There are a few lambs in here which obviously don't look great because there were a few that we couldn't put away to the mark because they couldn't put all 4 feet down. So there will be a few in here that are hobbling. There are also some in here with slaughter tags as well.
Yeah,
Some
but
boys.
we'll put them. The thing is that most of the ones with sore feet, literally just last week we gave them a jag, and did their feet. So the best thing to do is give them another couple of weeks, and then if their feet are still bad, then give them another jag, and then treat their feet again. But there's no point.
No point in doing it twice almost.
Well, you are supposed to follow up, but I think it recommends following up within like 3 weeks or something, and we need to dose them anyway, so we may as well do it all at once, like handle them once rather than
bringing them in and bringing them in again. Yeah.
I'll have to check on like the health plan thing, because it was always like Stuart who's in charge of that, but yeah, I think we usually do them for fluke, the back end, and then we do them again when we do their like first hit the vac jag. We do them again in like March, end of March. So yeah, they'll be due a dose in a couple of weeks. I didn't realise I'd kept back so many Suffolk crosses, and there's actually a lot more mules as well.
There's a lot more mules than I thought, yeah, that's true. So we're just going to put these lambs into this park here, and we'll give them a quick count just so we have a rough idea of numbers.
Woo!
Almost 200 there, but that does include a lot of, well, maybe the odd cripple boy,
and also
some slaughter tags.
It doesn't include a couple of random lambs that seem to be up the hill. Have you seen? There's a few lambs up the hill. I have no idea how they've gotten up there. So we need to take those gals in and take those lambs up.
Just 2?
I've seen 2 or 3. I've seen a Suffolk and Queen.
Suffolk and Queen. Oh really? Lambs.
Yeah, well, I saw a pair of twins and 1 Suffolk so far, I think. So.
Exciting stuff. So we're over 200 lambs at the moment, but the number that we actually put into our flock next year.
We'll whistle down, because anything with a bad foot, we're not, like a yow lamb that has a bad foot now, I'm not going to keep, because she'll probably be prone to foot rot. So I'll try and get rid of all the problems, but obviously I have to wait for her to heal. But she will get a mark. I don't know if you saw, but there's one with like a green, in fact 2 with green, like dark green heads, and those are ones that have had foot rot that I will get rid of. Even though they're yow lambs, I won't be breeding from them. They're not actually technically hogs until after Christmas, I think.
So should I just say lambs then?
No, hogs is fine, because you said 25.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
Because we're about to put the other hogs into the... So these will become the hogs, won't they?
Uh-huh.
I know, like you say, after Christmas, but... Anyway, that's us counting those girls and a few boys out. We need to go put them away. Do you want to put these guys away first, or do you want to sort out these girls?
I think it might... I don't know, actually. I think it might be easiest to put these guys back down first.
Okie dokie, we'll do that. Well, that's one group where they're meant to be. They're having these woods and the wee parks down by the river here.
Maybe it would have been easier just to send you like straight on ahead, and then you push them in here and just follow them.
Maybe. We just had a wee bit of a palaver with getting moving the lambs. There's
I know.
some currently in the same field as the tups, but hopefully the tups haven't
They
noticed
were
yet.
all in one group, and then some like van just like came and just like drove, and he drove through them, and so like one half of them pushed up this way, and another half ran down that way. I don't understand. Like, surely if you like saw like sheep on the road, you just stop and let them get moved in the field and then drive. Like, why would you drive through the middle of them?
So anyway, we got to now go. There's some of them, in fact most of them I think went the way we wanted them to go. So we'll have to push them on through the fields, because the fields that they're in at the moment we've kept for the flushing the yows before tupping. So I have to move them off to there and move them in with these other ones that we just put in those parks there, and then take the ones out of
The tups.
the ones that are in with the tups, yeah.
And
Put them in here as well. Anyway, so a little bit extra work, but we've
Disaster.
learned a valuable lesson today, haven't we, Rose?
Yeah. Well,
Well-
is either you need more than 2 people,
Yeah. Or you need
Or-
a yow in with them.
a very well-behaved dog, or moving them with yows.
Yeah. Here is the rest of them where they're meant to be. Now these fields down here we're going to leave for flushing the yows, but we're just going to push them through into the parks where we want them. Just through that gate there. Not back that way. Oh, lammies. The joys, eh? So the other lot that we put in from the tups, so the tups are there in that field, they went in across there. So that's the girls that were in with the tups up there. So they're now not in with the tups. These guys, this is the way we wanted to bring them, was along through here. And the other guys along the road's up there, so we put them into the woods, which you can see there. So they're now all in the same area, because all these parks are interlinked. So got there in the end, hey Rose?
Yeah, they've got a lot of ground for now, which is fine. So they've got a lot of grass, but we probably won't need to start feeding them to the new year, and hopefully the ones with bad feet will clear up. And then we can also put some hay in here as well if we need to.
This lighting is
I always,
complementing
when I
your
watched the
your
videos
looks.
back with Rui, I was like, I look so ugly there, and then he was like, oh, I thought that was a great one of you. It looked awful.
And after all that fun, we've just got the yows to move across. So we're just going to put them behind Sue's, and like Rosie says, just hopefully they can kind of pick up a wee bit. 76. I got 76. You got 77. Well, that's fine. Is it better to round up or round down? Round down and then you've got a spare sheep. Anyway, like Rosie said before, they're going in behind Sue's so that they can kind of hopefully pick up a bit and yeah, maybe earn us an extra tenner.
Well, it's just because some of them, because they were with like the yow lambs, some of them might still have their lamb with them. So I'd rather just completely separate them off. And then we've got some Yale yows over, well, they were Yale yows, and they didn't end up going away because one had a bad foot, one because she's a pet, and a couple were actually boys, and just the odd ones that we can put in with the hogs rather than these ones, just so they have all been like spent.
Don't know if you can see that, but there's 9 hogs and girls in there that we need to bring in and sort through. Once we get them in, we'll have a wee chat about what we're doing, or I'll let you know what we're doing with them. No, I didn't. You said no.
No, you didn't.
What?
I didn't say no.
No, I didn't say no either. These girls are the ones, and boys, are the ones that Doug, if you remember back a wee while ago, Doug clipped some of the sheep, hang sheared them. These were some of them.
There's a gap there.
Oh, there is, yeah. She was up the hill. Maybe she was the one that we brought in late. Yeah, Doug's clipped her. That was the one that had maggots, so we
Yeah.
just didn't bring her off the dodge.
Yeah, so she is a hog.
Yeah, she is.
That double yellow should be getting tupped. It's both those things with horns. What on earth are they? Are they both withers? I'll drop Mildred off and then go and go to Ronnie. Separate them to put these girls straight up the hill.
Yeah.
And then put the other ones in with Ronnie. No. She was about to jump out and then she was like, oh no.
I think we
She
made eye
literally
contact.
came over with me. That's it,
Whatever, size
Mildred.
10.
You're back being a nanny sheep then for the year?
So this is Mildred in with the lambs, with the new hogs. Yeah. So I just closed it just in case she wanted to run that way. Right.
She's not running anywhere.
Well, she's fairly athletic for her age, I'll have you know. Anyway, take the other lot back to the farm. Oh, whoa. That's how you break them.
I didn't do that, wasn't me.
Didn't see that, but she'll swing on the gate.
That wee guy's definitely a boy because he's got a slaughter tag. Nope, that is a yow.
It is a yow.
It's a yow.
Pretty sure there's two boys in here.
It's a yow.
It's a yow as well. Okay, that's fine.
That is also a yow.
Oh,
I'm confused.
I'm also confused.
You and Dad said they were a tupped.
Yeah. Mind you, I can't remember who of a.
It's a yow. What? Look for yourself. 2 holes.
Maybe there's only the one then.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, that's really weird if me and Stuart gave them proper tags. if they were boys. I was like, because I know we kept the slaughter tag on him because we were saying we need to remember to take him out.
I can't remember my thinking for why there was more than one, but Doug and I thought there were more than one boy in here. There is only one. Well, do you want to check him on? Yeah, I'm quite happy at the.
I know he's a boy, but I'll check him. I'm happy for all of these ones to be tupped.
There we go, one boy. So we'll put him in with the tup that we have here. That guy and the rest are going up there with the other yows.
Do you want to pull forward and then open the hill gate and I'll push them out?
I would love to, Rose.
These ones are going to come in again. Anything with a bad foot is going to come off and go in a separate group. So I'll just take them off and put them in that group.
Very good, so that's 7, so I'll add them onto the count up the hill. So that's us. Yeah, so lovely gate. Anyway, I think we're going to call it there because we're wondering about selling them, but then we might not.
We will definitely be selling them, but just
when.
But whether we do it in like a couple of weeks or maybe like a month. The issue is that people probably have the grass now to put them onto.
Yeah.
But like obviously selling sheep in the winter is probably not the best idea.
I think we'll have a wee chat with Doug, hey?
Because I always make a decision and then he always tells me I'm wrong. So
The joys
but that's
of taking over the farm.
no, but
hey?
that's the way it is. You learn from your elders.
So.
You can suggest an idea, but most of the time you'll be wrong.
Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far to the video, and like, I didn't really film us running around after the lambs on the road, but that's what was happening.
I always worry that it's like someone driving past that I know.
I'm always worried that someone's going to come screech around the corner and then just hit a lamb or something, like bowling pins, take him out.
Well, I don't think they just stand in the middle of the road. I think they get out the way.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we'll see you on another one. Bye now.
Bye.